Real quick, this is a New York legal rifle that abides by the SAFE Act. Um, Basically, you got two options for a rifle in New York. You can get whatever you want, but first things first is the 10-round magazine, which is stupid. But not only that, but when you're at home defense, the law says 10 rounds, but that's only for the range and only for gun shows, whatever. But a lot of different counties, the judges have said they're not gonna prosecute. So it's like, yeah, you can walk around with 10 if you want, but if the right cop pulls you over and they actually check or care, it's just more problems. So even though the SAFE Act says no more than 10 rounds and your gun for range and competition, when you do carry your gun loaded, this is for carry concealed as well, you can only have 7 in. Even at home, you're only supposed to have 7. So when Playboy comes through with the Draco with the 100-round mag, you're supposed to just use your 7 bullets to protect and defend yourself because you chose to abide by the law. Whatever. But second thing is, as long as the magazine is fixed, and you can have like a 10 or 20 or 30 round mag, but it has to be penned to 10, which I wish I would have known when I got this done. I would have not have had this little 10 round in here. I would have had at least a 20 pen to 10. But after that, you can, once that's done, you can have a 4-hour grip, muzzle device or flash hider, all that you can have. And you can have the pistol grip, and the stock can collapse and be adjustable, whatever. Now the other option is a featureless rifle, which is my next rifle is going to be, just so I can reload my magazines, because that's just not conventional. That's not like, you don't want to do that. But with the featureless, you can't have any grips that you can wrap your hand around. So you can get a stock, which is fine, but you can't have the grips that you can wrap your hand around. I don't know the New York liberal logic is behind any of this. All these things are just deterrents to stop you from trying to go get you a gun and all that. And I'm gonna do a video breaking down my experience buying my gun, my first gun. Because I didn't buy it locally, I bought it from a different state, Kentucky. I had it shipped here to my FFL. But you can't have this, you have to have this off, and it has to be a non-threaded barrel ending, so you can't add one later on. So again, you can't have the pistol grip, gotta either have a nub here or one of these conventional stocks where the stock is connected to the pistol grip. Dumb stuff, right? So that's your other option though. You can have a featureless, no bells, no whistles, take off all the stuff that probably will make the gun shoot a lot easier and more efficient. Or you can have your gun being pretty as you want, have all the bells and whistles, all the grips and adjustable stocks and pistol grips. Them are your options. But I'm gonna do another video later on, eventually breaking down my experience buying my first rifle in New York. But anyways, get the strap, go get you a gun. If you live in New York, Connecticut, California, make sure you look at your laws and your rules, because I'm telling you, it's just a lot of people don't know what's going on. A lot of the cops who are supposed to prosecute these things, they don't know what can and cannot be either. And then you have some of these sheriffs that are saying they won't prosecute either. But what are the chances of your black ass being lucky enough to get one of them sheriffs that, you know, pull you over, you're under his department, and he says, oh, we let that go, right? But yeah, that's just a quick video. Your options in New York, right? It's not impossible to get a gun, but yes, all these things are stupid, and they are deterrents. And I know a lot of people, a lot of white dudes who would rather just not get the gun and wait till they leave out the state instead of applying to any of these rules. And there's a lot of white boys who don't care about the law, and they got their 30-round mags, and they got their ghost guns at home in the safe. Like, they got everything that they're not supposed to have. So this idea liberals have is we're gonna take away the guns for everybody, so nobody can have them, nobody need them. That's bull, because these white boys got guns that ain't registered, that, you know, are ghost guns. They making guns on 3D printers. They doing what they gonna do. People not getting rid of their guns. You gotta chill. That's just my quick video on one of my AR15s. I do think I will probably build a 300 blackout just like this too. I think so. And then I do want a 7.62, either in the AK form, or if I have to get a rifle, I will get one. But yeah, that's pretty much it in New York. People clown us and play us because of our laws, but we can have rifles. But and you can have everything you want on it. You just gotta lock the magazine. It's just that simple. And that's not something I would recommend you use in a situation where I mean, for holding the fence is probably fine, but if you had to go outside, I don't think that would be very smart. And if it's the fan, honestly, you're not really caring about the laws. You gonna unhook all this stuff and go back to a regular rifle the way it's supposed to be performed. All these things that these liberal politicians do, they're made to make the weapon not perform in the way that it should, which is just dumb. There's no such thing as high capacity magazine. 30 is the capacity that the manufacturer said the gun should have when they built the shit, right? It's not high. It's normal, right? But it's New York. I don't know, man. You give them an inch to take a mile. But yeah, get you a strap. If you live in New York, California, Connecticut, again, pay attention to your rules. I really would like to get a YouTube channel together for a bunch of people who live in those non-free states. Think about that. All up north. And even California too. But all those who live in non-free states, and just speak about what they got to deal with, what they go through, dealing with gun laws and trying to be a gun enthusiast in that state. Like how hard it is to try to do that when you got to comply to all these different laws and different rules. One loophole that I found out recently that I wish I would have took advantage of is anybody law enforcement doesn't have to apply to any of this. So if you are a CO, if you are a cop, border patrol agent, they should extend it to firefighters just because, and ETMs or whatever. The ambulance people. I think they should also be included in it too. But if you are in law enforcement in any capacity like that, you can get what you want. You don't have to abide by the rules. So even if you retired as a CO or retired as a cop. Now, when it comes to what I learned too is a lot of these COs and cops are lazy. They'll get their pistol permit on their badge, and then when it's time to retire or they quit or whatever, they take their pistol back because you got it on your badge. And they never, in years of working, never go downtown and fill out the paperwork to do their legit pistol permit. So they lose their permit. Their gun is still somewhere else, but they can't get it back until they go out there and fill out the paperwork properly. So I noticed that too. A lot of folks who can get anything they want, when it comes to the pistol, they end up being lazy and not going to get their own permit. So if anything happens while you are, like you get suspended from work, if you get in a domestic dispute, automatic, if you're a cop or CO, they get to take that from you, your gun, even if you bought it with your own money, because it's on their badge. If you have your own pistol permit, they can't take it from you, like it's yours, unless the judge or somebody else says you're a threat. Other than that, it is what it is. But this is my quick video. Your options for buying guns in non-free states are here, and who knows what's going to happen in the next year or two with the next election. Every single one of your Democratic candidates wants to take this away from me, and I would never vote for any person who is anti-gun in any form or fashion. I'm out.